The reason you fumble, even though you're attractive, is because you're not masculine. That's it. You can be attractive, but if you're not masculine, you're not gonna get the girl. You're not gonna not impress her. Let me get my chain out. Not impress her. But the reason you fumble, even though you're an attractive guy, the reason why you keep getting with the 4 out of 10 girl, the 3 out of 10 girl who's really a piece of shit, even though she's really out of your league and you're attractive and your homies tell you that, it's because your masculinity isn't straight. And in this video, I'm going to explain the mistakes I made and exactly how you can solve that, right? I remember it was 2021, 2022. I was going to college. I was going to university, South Carolina, upstate. My whole life, I had been abused by my mom, verbally, emotionally, mentally. So I had little confidence. One day, we had like this college little gathering thing. And I went, and we were all in like this little stadium area doing like get to know you games, dumb shit like that. And there's this one girl that I saw. Man, I'll never forget to this day. I'm cheesing. There's one girl that I saw. I think her name was like Kylie or some shit like that. I don't know. She was just like, she was my type, thick, feminine, I curvy, you know what I mean? Anyway, she liked me. She liked me a lot. I would have got it. I remember I got her Snapchat, her and her little group of friends, bunch of white girls. I got her Snapchat and stuff. I was all shy. We went to a hot tub one night, me and her friends. We all went. And, we was in the hot tub. And, she let me feel on her and stuff. She was feeling on me and stuff like that. And I don't remember, but I never sealed the deal. I never like invited her back to my place or anything like that. I was being all timid. In my heart, I felt like, I was on go mode. I was bricked up. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I can't invite her back to my place. I can't do that. I can't invite her back to my dorm. And she just looked kind of disappointed. And I remember as time passed, I would text her, and over time her replies would get slower and slower and slower and slower. She sent me a picture, she sent me pictures, but she started doing it less. I sent her some back. Then I was left undelivered for like 2-3 weeks, like not 2-3 weeks, probably a couple of days, I don't fucking know. Point is, I never heard from her again. This is a girl that liked me, but I never heard from her again. And looking back, this has been pretty much my entire life. I'm 25 now. I started learning game for real when I was 22, 21, 22. I say now at 25, it's like second nature to me. My whole life I've been attractive, right? If you see my physique, you may know me from my other channel, but if you see my physique, this is my wife, by the way. Still fumble. Still fumble women. I look like this all throughout high school. I was one of those middle schoolers that worked out before everybody else. Still fumbled. And so you probably experienced the same exact thing if you're watching this video. You got friends that are shorter than you, have more body fat than you, are dumber than you. You're better than them in every single way possible. And they still get hotter women than you. And I know exactly why. I would experience that. And every single time I'd see a guy who's literally a bitch compared to me, they would get the girl that's really attractive. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? And it would actually seethe in my soul. And I experienced the same thing. The same girl, later on saw her get with some fat Mexican dude who's like 5'7". And meanwhile, I'm on read. I'm 6'1", black, with pecs and a nice body. And I remember I got like probably a billion stories. I remember I was gonna go to prom with this one chick. Little scrawny Latino dude. Stole from under me. Why? Because I didn't seal the deal. I wasn't masculine. Right? So when it comes down to you attracting women, being attractive puts your foot in the door. If you're not masculine, that's not going to seal the deal. And this is a really niche issue because a lot of men don't put out content, don't put out resources, and don't explain to you that being attractive isn't the only problem. Just because you're attractive doesn't mean you can get the girl. I'm a living testament of this. I've had hundreds of women like me all throughout school, when I was in middle school, high school, and college, and I fumbled every last one of them because I was basically a bitch my whole life because I had poor confidence, and you probably have the exact same experience. So the reason really is because you're not masculine enough. But not only that, you don't know how to communicate and stay in your masculine when you're talking to a woman. So you can be masculine, but if you can't stay in your masculine and communicate masculinity when you're talking to a woman, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So I'm gonna talk about the three, maybe it's not three, I'm gonna talk about a few core things that help me. Because I can't talk about all of it on this one video. That's why if you do want help, you can check out my course in the top link in the description. But I'll talk about the main things that actually help me with women being an attractive man, right? And this is the main thing. You simply have to allow women to just like you. You have to just calm your ass down. If back in that hot tub I said, let's go to my room, she would have came to my room. And it would have been done. If I just calmed down, texted her when I wanted to text her, and relaxed, we would have been fine. The biggest reason as an attractive man why you fumble women is because you don't calm the fuck down. And you don't believe that she already likes you. I'm telling you this right now. If you're an attractive man, if you're 5'10" to 6'3", you're good, you have nice facial features, you know you're an attractive man. If you click on this video, you know you're an attractive man. You know you're generally attractive. You know your friends say that you're attractive. You don't have to, most of the work is done. You don't have to worry about her liking you. She already likes you. I'm telling you, if you're an attractive man, she's already seen you. You know how you be going to the gym and it seems like every time you look at a girl, she acts like you don't exist? It's because she's already looked at you. Women try harder to pretend to ignore the hot guy in the gym. They genuinely do. They genuinely do. The biggest issue, I'm telling you this right now. Tell yourself this. She already likes you. Allow yourself to be liked. And the way this looks is stop over texting. Stop. I have women that don't text me back 3 days later, right? I'll have women that sometimes I do double text after a couple of days. I'll talk about texting in another video, right? But it's like the biggest issue with being an attractive guy, you guys overthink and overreact too much. Calm down. Let her like you. You're already attractive. Act like it. If she's going out with another guy, let her. Stop caring. It's just your turn. Stop caring about what she's doing. If she takes too long to respond, go talk to somebody else. Let her be. She already likes you. That's it. You just gotta make sure you're attractive. That's all you gotta do. Keep working out. Focus on your hygiene. Focus on your hair, your clothing, how do you dress? Worry about yourself. Get on dating apps, take good pictures. But I'm telling you right now, the reason why, it's not because of my looks, it's not because of anything that I fumbled. It's because I wasn't behaving in a masculine, calm way. The best way to be masculine, the best way to communicate masculinity to a woman is just by calming the fuck down. Seriously. Because now I'm 25. I'm be honest, I genuinely don't really care about women like that, like whatsoever. Like I'm at the point now, like I've had so many women at this point that it's like it doesn't matter to me anymore. I know it's cringy to say that, but it's true. Like it does not matter to me anymore. But I'm here to help you guys. Because for years, it was like my sole purpose in life to understand women. Because it genuinely put like a fucking knife in my heart. Don't be like these losers who like don't like your dad probably gives you shitty advice and says, oh, don't worry about women. My dad would always say some shit like, when women come, I just be running. As long as you treat them bad and run away from them, they'll like you. That's not fucking true. That's not true. People give shitty advice all the time. No one actually knows how. I could never find advice to help actually attractive guys talk to women and actually get women. Whether you want sometimes you want a 4 out of 10. I get it. Whether you want a 4, a 5, a 6, an 11, a 12, a 20. It does not matter. It does not matter. It's all universal. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm deciding I'm gonna make this channel to help guys who are attractive start dating and actually get dates and actually start like becoming like who they're meant to be. Because a lot of attractive guys are out there, but you haven't discovered your confidence yet. You haven't discovered your confidence yet, probably because you had a mother who was abusive towards you. Probably because you grew up in an abusive household where you just weren't taught confidence. I'm here to help break those limiting self-beliefs. So if this video helped you, go ahead, leave a comment, leave a like down below. And if you do want to learn more, go ahead and click on this video. Goodbye.